Quadratic equation parabolas and other graph exam practice question 6. 5 over x plus 2 plus 9 over x minus 2 is equal to 2. So the first thing I would like to do is make my denominators the same. So to do that, the first fraction I need to times it by x minus 2. And to do that, on the second I need to times it by x plus 2. So now I know that my denominators will be the same, so I can just do the one denominator for both of them. So I know I've got x plus 2 there, and I've also got x minus 2. Now the next thing I need to do before I do anything else is I also want to get rid of the 2 on the other side of the equal sign. So if I take away 2 from both sides, it cancels out and leaves me with just 0. The next thing I want us to think about is I also want this negative 2 to be on the numerator. So to get it on the numerator, I'm going to make it like a fraction, negative 2 over 1. And then I'm going to times my denominator and my numerator by the same amount. In doing that, it means I now have only got one fraction. Negative 2, x plus 2, x minus 2 can join on. So I've only got one fraction line now. Now, to get rid of the fraction, I need to times both sides by x plus 2 and x minus 2. So if I times this side by x plus 2, because I'm already dividing, it just cancels out. If I times 0 by x plus 2, x minus 2, well, 0 times anything is 0, so it stays as 0. But it just gets the fraction gone. The next step that I would like to do is I would like to expand. So I'm going to expand everything in red, and that gets me 5x minus 10 plus 9x plus 18. Okay, so now I've done everything in red. I'm wanting to expand my bracket. So straight away, I'm just going to put negative 2. Now I know x plus 2, x minus 2 is this, will give me this form of a squared minus b squared. So because of that, I know that in the brackets will be x squared minus b squared, which is 2 squared is 4. So next thing I want to do, I'm going to simplify everything in red, and then I'll expand everything in green. So I've got 5x, and I'm adding it to 9x, and that gets me 14x. The next thing I've got is negative 10, and I'm adding it to 18, and I get 8. Then I look at the green. Negative 2 times x squared is negative 2x squared. Negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8. Now we can simplify this, because I've got negative 2x squared plus 14x, and then I've got 8 plus 8 equals 16. Okay, and I know that this is equal to 0. Now, I could factorize and solve it, or I could use the quadratic formula. I'm going to factorize. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the common factor of negative 2 out the front. So that means I'm left with x squared. So 14x divided by 2 is negative 2 is negative 7x. And then I've got 16 divided by negative 2 is negative 8 is equal to 0. The next thing I need to think about is two numbers that times together to equal 8, negative 8, and add up together to equal negative 7, and we get 1 and negative 8. So that helps me get it into this form of negative 2, x plus 1, and x minus 8. That equals 0. Now this tells me that we've got our two values now, because of our brackets need to equal 0, which means that x must equal negative 1 and x must equal 8. So those are our two answers.